Good day, followers and learners. So we are given this question to solve. 64 men can complete a piece of work in 40 days. In how many days can 32 men complete the same piece of work? So that is man, you can see what I'm written here, man Oyo State chapter, primary category. This question came out last year at local level. So primary category. Now the best way to approach this type of question is to base it on real life situation. So that is when you have a certain number of men and you have a piece of work to be completed. So that means the higher the number of men, the lower will be the number of days it will take them to complete the work. And the lower the number of men, the higher will be the number of days to complete the work. So that is, when you base it on real life situation, then and you apply the knowledge of variation, because we are going to apply the knowledge of variation in solving this question. So that is the smartest way to approach this type of question, and very simple. Now, we are going to take for men. For men, we are using letter M to denote men. And for days, we are going to use letter T, capital letter. And the piece of work to be completed. So we are going to note it by letter K, and K is said to be constant. Because according to the question, it's the same piece of work. So therefore, the piece of work doesn't change. So, or we can call the quantity of work to be completed. Now, so like I said, so when you apply the knowledge of variation here, so you apply the direct variation, because in direct variation, increase in one quantity tends to decrease in the other quantity and vice versa. Now we have 64 men, that is M varies. M varies inversely as the number of days to complete the work. So that is the implication. If the number of men increases, then the time taken to complete the work will decrease. And if the number of men decreases, the time taken to complete the work will increase. So that is the implication there. Now, this K is said to be constant. We have M equals to K divided by T. K will now serve as the piece of work to become, because it's constant. We are going to take it as a constant. Now, when we cross multiply here, so it implies that the implication here is that K equals to MT. There will be two categories. Now, the first, there will be two stages. The first stage, we have K equals to M1, T1 for the first part. That is when the number of men equals 64 and the number of days is 40. Now, another K for the second stage equals to M2, then we have T2. When the number of men is 32 and the days to commit the work is unknown. That's what we have to determine. Now, K is equals to K. So, we have M1. So, K equals to K here. We have M1. We have M1, T1 equals to M2, then we have T2. Now, the unknown here. So, let's write what we are given from the question. We have M1 to be 64. Then T1 equals to 40. Then we have M2 is given to be 32. We have to determine T2 is unknown. So when you substitute, we have 64 times 40, that is M1 times T1 equals to M2 32 times T2. Now we are dividing both sides of the equation by 32 by 32. Therefore, T2 equals to 32 goes in 64, we have 2 times. We have 2 by 40, that will be 80. So therefore, it will take 32 men 80 days to complete the same piece of work, piece of work. Thanks once again for your love. Please like, comment, and share. Remain blessed.